Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to take you on a tour of Clifton, Virginia, of downtown Clifton, as well as some of the other sites, walking paths and parks and luxurious homes and all kinds of cool stuff. And guess who's joining me? Little Miss Elle is going to be joining me. So, thanks for joining me. Enjoy the tour. Welcome back, and before we go on our tour, I do want to invite you, if you are in the market to relocate to Northern Virginia and you're looking to understand how it's like to live here, to play here, to work here, how it's like to commute here, go ahead and hit me up. You can get me on social media, you can get me on email, or you can text or give me a call, and you can hit me up days, nights, weekends. I'm here to be able to help you. I got your back. Hit me up anytime. What I love most about Clifton is that, unlike the other areas that surround it throughout Northern Virginia, the land, it is far less built up. And it's especially true in the east as well as the southwest of Clifton. And this is really because in the late 1970s, early 1980s, they were really concerned about overdevelopment of the areas around the Bull Run and Occoquian rivers. And they knew that that would be having environmental damage to the Occoquian Reservoir. They made it so that you could only put one property, one building per every 5-acre lot, unless it had already been divided. As a result, today, the southern and eastern portions, they remain heavily forested. They have lots of single-family homes, and the northern area has become a lot of what you would consider horse country, equestrian country. And because of the location being right in the middle of Northern Virginia, it is so convenient to just jump onto 66. It's just south of Chantilly and Centerville. It is just north of Lake Ridge and Woodbridge. It is to the east of Manassas and west of Fairfax, Burke, and the Springfield area. So you really have the best of all worlds in regards to the location and the ability to have a lot of land, really. I call it almost like this island of tranquility in the middle of the hustle and bustle opportunity of Northern Virginia. When you visit Clifton, I'd say it's not complete until you visit the Peterson's homemade ice cream shop. And they are just, you got some of the favorites that you could ever imagine. They make their ice cream homemade, and they've got the dog pound in the back. I'm gonna take Ellie there today, and we're gonna get a pup cup, and we're gonna enjoy that. And so we love seeing all the kids there, all ages, dogs, that type of thing. And you come and play a game of checkers or watch a sporting event on the outdoor television, and just enjoy good conversation with your pals. The Clifton Historic District, it's on the National Historic Registry, and it encompasses 62 buildings, which include 53 residences, 3 churches, and 4 commercial buildings, as well as 2 local government buildings. And most of these were built in the long ago, between 1880 and 1910. Clifton House is located on Chapel Road, and if you have a business, you're thinking to find a commercial space, there's some real estate offices here, a bakery, and a post office, and this could be a good spot if you are looking to set up shop for a local business. Here off of Yates Ford Road, I'm at Paradise Springs Winery. And so this is right outside of Clifton, is a really awesome winery out here. So you can see they've got a tasting room and a winery. They have the vineyards right here on site. You can see there's the grapes right there, and there's the little meeting house there. They also have, if you want to do a group picnic. 1904, the water from Paradise Springs was sent off to be tested and was found to be pure enough to be commercially bottled. So in 1910, they started to bottle the water and sell it with Paradise blown into the glass bottles that they used. It's a great event place if you want to host a ladies' brunch or birthday celebration or maybe a baby shower. This is the BunnyMan Bridge. Here, BunnyMan, BunnyMan, BunnyMan. Here, BunnyMan, BunnyMan, BunnyMan. The BunnyMan Bridge is actually the railway overpass that spans the Colchester Road near Clifton. And many refer to it as the BunnyMan Bridge. So there's different versions of the legend in regards to, the Bunnyman's names, their motives, weapons, victims, etc. And in some accounts, victims' bodies are mutilated, and in other variations, the Bunnyman's ghost or aging self is said to come out of a place of death every year around Halloween to commemorate his passing. Very scary. Did you hear that? I'm right off of Unionville Road here at Little Rocky Run, and I'm going to show you some of the really great homes throughout this community. There's a lot of options for single-family homes in the area. If you're looking for a 4-bedroom, you're going to be looking somewhere in the ballpark of, say, higher 600s to 700s, maybe even into the 800s. But you can also do a 3-bedroom in the low to mid 600s, and there's some 5-bedroom and 6-bedroom options as well. Goes all the way up to almost $1 million, but there's a pretty wide range of prices. Basically about $550 to $1 million, depending on what your needs are. I love this community because it's almost like a Mayberry type community where you can walk up and down the streets. You can see the families walking their dogs, and kids playing out in the middle of the road, or I guess on the side of the road. They're not literally in the middle of the road, but there's a lot of cul-de-sacs here. Kids out there playing, street hockey and playing with balls, that type of stuff. Is a pretty cool community. There's not a lot of really, really great walking communities such as this one in the area, so definitely want to check out. You can get a 2-bedroom townhome here for the lower 300s, almost 400, and you can get 3 or 4-bedroom townhomes. You're going to range for a 3-bedroom somewhere in the ballpark of the higher 450s to 500, and a 4-bedroom somewhere in the ballpark of the high 400s into the low to mid 500s. At the Little Rocky Run Homeowners Association, they've got a pretty cool swimming pool there that you can take a look at. Maybe if I can make it swing over that way. There we go. So it's a great place to be able to bring your families and kids. Right now it's closed because we're heading into the autumn. Yet, if you're watching this in the summertime, let's go take a splash. That's one of the many parks here in Little Rocky Run, and it says that you have to be 5 to 12 years old to be in that park. Unfortunately, I don't qualify, but if I turn the camera off, I think I might be able to go over there and have no witnesses. Not saying I'm going to do that, saying it's an option. On the corner of Wolf Run Shoals Road and Clifton Road is the Davis General Store, Shell gas station behind me. And if you're headed towards Woodbridge, you're going to probably go past this store on your way to 123 or Ox Road. It's a good place to grab a pack of chips or a 6-pack of beer. But I do want to let you know that if you don't have $5 in your pocket, they won't take a debit card, because they'll only take a debit card for $5 or more. And if you got to use the bathroom, not a good spot to stop because they won't let you. Here off of Yates Ford Road, Ellie and I are at the Bull Run Occoquian Trail, and this is in the Hemlock Overlook Regional Park. The area here in Bull Run Occoquian Trail covers about 400 acres. Now, it doesn't have amenities such as campgrounds or picnic areas, but if you want to just go out for a nice Sunday hike with your dog Ellie or with your family, this is a good spot for it. They do have a popular rope course for the schools and other groups that use that oftentimes for like field trips, that type of thing. It's not generally accessible to the public, but you can reserve it through their activity center if you're interested to host an event there. Dogs of all sizes, and Ellie's happy to hear this, are allowed in the park area as long as you pick up after them. Don't leave any evidence behind, and you do have to make sure that they're leashed. I hear that in the middle of April, the bluebell flowers are going to be in bloom. It's not April right now when I'm filming this, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to check out those flowers because I hear that they're very pretty. The hike throughout the trail, it's fun. It's got some elevations, but it's not too bad. There are a couple hidden rocks and slippery leaves that you may want to watch out for, but it's perfect if you're just looking for a nice, easy, casual walk through the woods. Right off of Braddock Road and Clifton Road is the Virginia Golf Center. If you like to golf, there's plenty of places that you can go and practice your skill at one of the driving ranges or take advantage of one of the golf courses such as Twin Lakes that I'm at right now. Now I'm at the Ponds of Clifton Condominiums. You can get a one-bedroom condo here for around $250,000, and a two-bedroom is going to be in the mid, or actually lower 300s. So call it like $300,000 to maybe even $330,000. Now you are going to have to pick up a condo fee with that, so that's going to depend on your actual unit. But for the one bedrooms, you're going to consider probably maybe around $250, $260 for a one bedroom. For a two bedroom, maybe about $365. Nice tranquil scenery with the ponds. It's pretty beautiful, and there are mixed reviews about the management company, so I do want to caution you on that. You just check out the reviews online. But the location is fantastic. The same convenience that you have with other areas of Clifton in regards to proximity to 66 and Colonnade for shopping, that type of thing. Now I'm at the Colonnade at Union Mills Shopping Center. The Colonnade at Union Mills, it's a wonderful little shopping center. It has almost everything that you would need. It's got an Outback here. It's got a Giant, which is the main shopping store here. And also we've got freshly made bagels from Manhattan's that you could get, or Rosemary Bistro's got a nice restaurant there, and a lot of good options. Just whatever you need, a hair cuttery, Starbucks, just anything that you're looking for from a nice little shopping center. So now I'm at the Whitehall Farmers Market. Whitehall Farm, it's a 205-acre family-owned farm here in Clifton. And they do have a farm store, which is pretty nice, that you can shop to find fresh local products. And they host seasonal events, birthday parties, corporate events, as well as weddings and more. So Ellie and I hope that you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for joining us today. And remember, if you're in the market to relocate to Northern Virginia, if you're looking in Clifton or anywhere else in Northern Virginia, hit me up. You can text me, you can email me, you can call me on the weekends, on the weekdays, on the weeknights. Pretty much anytime I'll respond to you. At least, if it's 2 in the morning, I'll respond to you in a more appropriate time, but definitely reach out to me because I'll be able to help you. Look forward to seeing you on the next show.